Data handling logic. Customizing insert, update and delete with partial methods. Customizing property changes with partial methods. Extend the logic of your system by providing an implementation for any of these partial methods. The following example shows how to detect a property change for the position property of the hospital staff entry. Standard query operators. The following sections provide a quick overview of available query operators, some with C# aliases and others without. Sorting operators. Sorting operations affect the ordering of the results. Order by sets sort order. Order by descending sorts in descending order, then by subsequent sorts, then by descending subsequent sets in descending order, reverse reverses results. You've already seen order by and descending operators used with C# syntax earlier in these sessions. The following example shows how to use a reverse operator. Set operators. Set operators are for set-based operations. Distinct returns unique value. Except, like a SQL left join returns results from one set that aren't another. Intersect returns common elements from each set. Union returns all objects from both sets. Filtering operators. Filtering operators return a subset of a collection of type objects of the specified type, where objects meeting the specified predicate. The C# where clause aliases the where operator, but there isn't an alias for the of-type operator. You could give where a predicate such as where. Projection operators. Projection operators alter the shape of query results. If a projector operator alters the shape, a projection, the results may contain more or fewer fields or perform some manipulation of an existing field from the result set. Select defines the fields or properties to return. Select many flattens a multi-level hierarchy to access results. Partitioning operators. Partitioning operators to specify which group of records you want from a collection. Skip skips over a specified number of records. Skip while skips over records while the specified condition is true. Take takes the specified number of records. Take while takes records while the specified condition is true. A common scenario for the partitioning operators is to facilitate paging. In many cases, the number of records in the record set is too large to hold in memory, so you want to bring in only the minimum number necessary. Here's an example of paging using skip and take. Join operators. Join operators enable you to combine sets of data. Join returns set of records where keys in two sets are equal. Group join builds a hierarchy of objects based on child record set keys that match a parent key. Here's an example of a group join so that you can see the operator syntax. Grouping operators. A grouping operator allows you to create groups of data. Group by returns set of records where keys in two sets are equal. To look up creates a lookup dictionary of lists with specified key. Equality operators. There's only one equality operator which tells you whether two collections are equal. Sequence equal returns true if two collections are equal. Element operators. To return just one record from a collection, you can use an element operator. Element at returns the element at a specified position. Element at or default, same as element at but returns the default value of type if not found. First returns the first element in results. First or default, same as first but returns the default value of type if not found. Last returns the last element in results. Last or default, same as last but returns the default value of type if not found. Single returns the only element in results. Single or default, same as single but returns the default value of type if not found. Each element operator has a version that returns a default value. The difference is that if you invoke an element operator that isn't a default version and the collection doesn't have that value, you will get an invalid operation exception. Conversion operators. A conversion operator allows you to transform results from one type of collection to another. As enumerable converts to interface enumerable type. As queryable converts to interface queryable type. Cast converts weakly typed collection. Of type filters collection based on type. To array converts to an array. To dictionary converts to a dictionary. To list converts to a list. To lookup converts to a lookup. Concatenation operator. There is one concatenation operator and it allows you to concatenate one collection to another. Concat concatenates one collection to another to form a single collection. Aggregate operators. An aggregate operator will perform a computation on a group of values and provide a single result. Aggregate creates a custom aggregation. Average returns an average. Count returns the number of items in a collection of size int.max or less. Long count returns the number of items in a large collection up to size long.max. Max returns the max item. Min returns the minimum item. Sum returns the sum of all items.